Warning, the following program contains scenes of graphic stupidity between a man and some gays. Don't take anything I don't say too serious, I'm just messing around. This video should not be viewed by anyone.
How's it going, everybody? Today we are back in the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt and we are going to take a look at some really good starter gear that we can easily get in White Orchard. We can buy a really nice armor set called the Temerian Armour from Bram. Now he's the guy that we save from the Griffin when we first get to White Orchard. He's right here where I am on the map next to the Wosang Bridge. Now if we do not ask for a reward when we first save him from the Griffin, he's actually going to give us a discount.
Do you need something? I'll let it go half free.
We can buy the Temerian armor set from him, which is really good. It's my favorite early game equipment. I never leave White Orchard without it. We have to be level 4 in order to equip it, and it has some really nice stats as well for the beginning of the game. It has a lot of resistance to different types of damage, like piercing damage, damage from monsters, slashing damage as well. And Bram also has some really nice Temerian gear for Roach. He has Temerian horse blinders, Temerian saddle and saddlebags, which again are really good early game and it looks great as well. We can also get some really good swords. If we head to right here where I am on the map next to the ransacked village, we will come across a bandit camp. And after defeating the bandits, if we look around the camp, we will find a chest with the diagrams for the serpentine steel sword. This will of course trigger the scavenger hunt viper school gear, and the second diagram is right up here at the cemetery where we can also find a place of power and get an extra ability point. I for one always put my first point on the gourmet skill because if we eat something, for example a piece of bread, this will regenerate our vitality, our health for 20 minutes even while we are in combat. So this is very useful in the beginning of the game, especially if you're playing on harder difficulties, on Death March or on Blood and Broken Bones, and it's a good ability to have all throughout the game. But in the small chapel we will find a treasure guarded by a wraith. After we defeat the wraith, here we will find the second diagram for the Viper silver sword. And there is a lot of other loot around the room as well. We can get lucky and get some nice swords here, or some good crafting materials that we can use to craft our Viper swords. But after getting the diagrams, we can head on over to the blacksmith at the Nilfgaardian garrison, right up here where I am on the map, and craft a Viper steel sword, which has plus 15% chance to poison, 5% bonus experience, and the Viper silver sword as well, with 10% art sign intensity and plus 10% chance to poison, and it also has plus 20% bonus experience from monsters. And since we are at the Nilfgaardian garrison, at the back of it, here where I am on the map, we can actually find a nice hidden area, I would say. We have to break this wall with art. It might be a little bit tricky jumping through the hole in the wall. It took me a few tries to get there, but after we make the jump and make our way to that area, we can find a little bit of loot, and there's also a key on a body here. Unfortunately, the key doesn't open anything interesting. It's just for the door or the gate from behind us. It's just gonna let us out of the area, so we don't have to jump out through the hole. But yeah, there you have it. That is about it for The Witcher today. I hope you've enjoyed. In case you did, be sure to drop some stuff and things down below. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for taking the time and hanging out, and I will see you in the next one with some more video games.